Hey, Casas Adobes, Pastor John here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing in Fun Day School today and talk a little bit about the lesson that we're learning um, with Pastor Michael. So, look what I got here. I got an invitation. Let's see what I'm invited to. Oh, have you ever gotten an invitation? You know, we get invitations all the time. We get invitations to birthday parties and to special dinners, and sometimes we're invited to maybe if before the pandemic, if your school had a concert or some sort of special event, and we were invited to different things. A wedding, you can be invited to a wedding. So, have you ever gotten an invitation? That's what the big story is this week. There are two stories. There's a story in that we're going to be studying with Pastor Michael about a wedding party and an invitation. And then we are going to be studying in Sunday school about the 23rd Psalm and the invitation to be taken care of and to be in special relationship with God. And so, or Jesus, who is the Good Shepherd. So, in the big story that we're studying, Jesus tells a story about a king, and the king is having a big wedding party, and he's invited all sorts of people, all sorts of friends, and dignitaries, and all sorts of important people, and he starts getting replies back from them. Oh, I can't make it to the party. Oh, I can't come. So pretty soon, nobody wants to come to the party. And he has set up a smorgasbord. I am talking about, finger sandwiches and soup and fruit and all sorts of salad, like potato salad and macaroni salad and just that kind of squiggly pasta salad. And it's really great, but there's nobody there to enjoy it. So he tells his servants, you know what? Go out, and I want you to round up everyone you can find and invite them to my party, because there's no use in all of this food going to waste, and I want people to celebrate my wedding with me. And so they go out in the street and then they invite everyone they can find, and anyone on the street, come on in. So they bring them all in. Well, during the party, the king notices that there's a guy there who's just like, he's not really prepared to be at the party. I mean, he's like, oh, just terrible. You know, he's not wearing the right stuff for a wedding party, and he didn't even think about what it means to come. And so the king comes up and he says, "Hey, friend, um, you know, sometimes we need to be prepared when we come to a party, and you're totally unprepared." And the guy says, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I just thought I'd show up." And the king says, "You know what? Um, I'm sorry. You were invited here, but you really can't stay because you're not prepared, and it's just not going to work out." And so he throws the guy out. It sounds like a really kind of harsh treatment of somebody who was just brought in from the street. But we need to look at the wisdom of the lesson. Is that the king is showing his hospitality. He's showing his willingness to open up his house and have an invitation to come on in. And so when we're invited to a party, are we invited just to come in and do whatever, however we want? Can we come in without our pants on? Can we come in and just start being a bully and breaking things? No, there are responsibilities. There are responsibilities with coming to a party. And that's That's what Jesus is talking about. Jesus is talking about our invitation to come into community. But while we're in community, we have to be prepared. We can't just sit back and do nothing while the rest of the community is doing stuff around us. We have a responsibility to join in, to be prepared to be part of that community and to enjoy the feast and to let God take care of us, because God sets a feast before us and looks after us, kind of like what the 23rd Psalm says about the Lord is my shepherd, and about God inviting us to come be a part of the flock and to be taken care of and to join in the feast. So we will learn about the 23rd Psalm in Fun Day School. We will learn about how shepherds work with the sheep and how they're taken care of and how it's a beautiful relationship. You know, what if you come in and I don't know, you're maybe a jaguar and you're not prepared, and you come into the feast and you start eating up all the sheep. You know, that's part of community and what community means. So I want you to come and be with us and on Fun Day School. That is at 12 o'clock. And Ms. Jean Marie will be teaching, and she has a really good lesson. Secondly, it's Blessing Day. You know, we celebrate Francis of Assisi on October the 4th, and we usually have animal blessings. And so what I want you to do is, if you are free at 9 o'clock, from 9 o'clock to 10:30, hop in your car, come on down to the church. Pastor Michael and I will be in the parking lot, and we will be blessing all creatures, including you. We will be blessing all creatures. If you can't make it, bring your pet to Fun Day School. We want to have as many of God's creatures there. And during Fun Day School, I will offer a blessing for your pet friend. So either come by in a car and be blessed with your animals and yourself, or bring your animal to Fun Day School and we will do blessings there too. So that is the good news for today. I want you to be well, be safe, and of course, be a blessing. And I will see you Sunday. So bye-bye and peace. See ya.